Can't stop it. Oh, it's gonna stop it. Hey, Laurentia.
Hey, what's up, Laurentia?
Hello. You ready? Good morning and happy Saturday.
Hey, happy Saturday, everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a beautiful Saturday morning. I know it snowed pretty hard out in Chicago where we're from. So I hope you guys are digging yourself out all right. Take it easy out there. What about Wisconsin, sis? It's snowing up there? Hey, so we wanted to touch bases with you guys again today. Thank you for joining us. This is part 4 of A Message and a Song with Adrian and my beautiful wife, Shalonda.
Hey.
I hope everybody's doing well. Hey, so check this out. Today we wanted to briefly be before you guys and talk about something that we have conversations about all the time. Just trying to figure this whole thing out. And the title of our message today is called Clean Off Your Glasses. Or, as my wife said last night, clean off your own back porch, back door before you come starting to clean off mine. So that's the title of our message today.
Wait, Laurentia, I don't know what you're saying. I need my glasses, girl. What's she saying? She said she packing because of the snow. She coming here.
It snowed too much.
I'm like, what did she say? Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, that's cool.
Laurentia, stop. You distracting me, girl.
All right, so.
I'm sorry.
It's cool. All right, so look, we have, we live in a world today that is very competitive, whether it's our kids in school competing, whether it's sports in general, sports, whether it's at the job, at work, whether, you're battling for different positions. And, unfortunately, we're competing at church too. And, church really shouldn't be a competition for anybody. You should be serving the Lord. And, the Bible tells us that it's the Lord who promotes. So I don't even know why people are competing at church. But hey, what can you say? Now, to me, this competing has brought forth a lot of judgmental people. And it's just crazy because, why as a person or as a human being are you judging somebody else? When, the word quite simply tells us that all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. I hear a lot of people say, well, that's my discernment just picking it up. Or my discernment. Well, all right, okay, cool. You've been gifted with discernment, but that doesn't give you a right to call out everybody. That's my take on it. You can take it, as you will. But, I just kind of want to share some things with you today. The Bible tells us in Matthew 7:5, it says, "You hypocrite, first remove the plank from your eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from yours, so that you can." Excuse me, I got that all backwards. First, remove the plank from your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. Excuse me. How many times have you been in a situation where, you are in church or, you're at work and somebody is judging you, or, somebody is saying, well, hey, how could you do this? Or why did you get that promotion? And I do my job better than her. And, that blouse that she has on is too tight. Or, that brother didn't wear a tie to work, but he got his collar wide open. Or, how many times have you been at church and somebody was like, hey, yo, I don't understand why this person get to sing on a praise team. I've been here for 2 years and I ain't get to sing on a praise team. Or, why did this brother, get to serve on the deacon board? Or why is he up there preaching this Sunday? Or, I know he's sinning. I saw him at the club last night.
Oh,
and what... At the club, I mean, I don't know. I'm just kind of throwing stuff out there, but it happens, and these scenarios happen all the time, and it's hard for us, as human beings to, live our life without picking something else out about somebody else because we always want to be compared. We comparing ourselves, we sizing ourselves up. My whole thing is stop sizing yourself up because God has given a roadmap to each and every one of us. Everybody is, given a path. Now, some of the choices and decisions we make can determine how that path kind of rolls out for us. I mean, which is all right. But, I kind of want to put this out there and say that, stop judging people, okay? Stop looking for sins in certain people just to bring their walk down, their Christianity, so that you can say, oh, well, this person doesn't deserve this position, or this person doesn't deserve that. I mean, because the Bible tells us clearly in John that, when the lady who had the issue with adultery came and all the Pharisees and everything wanted to cast stones at her and stone her and kill her, Jesus simply said, listen, he who is without sin cast the first stone. Couldn't nobody cast a stone because everybody has sin. So, I started with, removing the plank out of your eye so you can see clearly to remove the speck out of your brother's. Let's stop focusing so much on what other people are doing and allow God to work within us to clear up all the things that we have going on in our lives that we clearly need work on. And then maybe the whole world would be a better place. There's so many people out there who are homeless or, and they can't necessarily find, what's up, Mercer? They can't necessarily find or don't have the means to, to go to a church or take a shower, but they, your walk or your light is evident that there is something out there that's for them. Christ is out there for them. So let's try to share that with them. The book of Ecclesiastes, it talks about not being overly righteous nor being overly wise. Let's take a step back sometimes, and a lot of saints in the church have been at church they've been at church for years, and they, why should you say this, or why you can't wear pants to church, or you shouldn't get tattoos, or you shouldn't do this, or you shouldn't do that. Your hair shouldn't be a certain way. Let's kind of put all that aside because I believe that Jesus came so that we all may be free. So my thing is let's just take a step back. And really just try to help those who are, maybe out there doing the wrong thing instead of judging them or telling them they're not saved. I mean, how as a Christian can you tell somebody else they're not saved? How do you know? How do you know if they receive Christ in their life or not? How do you know if Christ, what Christ is doing in them if they're working it out? If there's somebody who's struggling with alcohol, how do you know that Christ is not delivering them on his pace, on his terms? Some people are able to drop things that they do cold turkey. Some people are able to go up to the altar and be done with cigarettes and be done with drugs and be done with alcohol. Some people, it takes a longer time. Some people are able to go and get rid of all of their fornicative ways, if that's even the word that I can use right now, and become celibate and wait for their wife or wait for their husband. Some people, it takes a longer time. Some people are able to, go up to the altar and have things removed from them like lying and cheating and stealing. And some people go to jail and some people get locked up and go to jail for murder, go to prison. They pick up the word, they get delivered and find Jesus. Who's to say that, when their day of judgment comes, that God still won't bring them in and say, thank you, my good and faithful servant. Nobody can say those things here on this earth because none of us are God. None of us can do those things. So let's stop judging people based off of what we see on the outside of what we see somebody else may be saying or thinking or doing, and let's just work on ourselves. Again, I'll say that I believe this world will be a much better place. And please, those of us that are in leadership positions or high positions, or even if we're just a friend of somebody, if they're trying to figure life out, don't be so harsh on them all the time. You know, don't spit darts at them. Like, you know, you're never gonna make it. You know, you've been a failure for you ever since I've known you. You're never gonna stop doing whatever. Well, I mean, okay, that's cool. I mean, that's not cool. Let me just not even sugarcoat it. Stop doing that to people, okay? Start loving people. Start being, more friendly. I understand they hurt you. I understand they may have done some things to you over the course of your lives or your friendships or your relationships. But if you're a Christian, God gives us a roadmap on how we're supposed to treat those people. And it clearly states in Galatians that it says that if anyone is caught in transgression, you who are spiritual should restore him in a spirit of gentleness. It says, but watch yourself, lest you be tempted also. So those of us, who are out there pointing the finger at somebody else, telling them how they're not living their life right, or when are they going to get it together, well, take a look at yourself. Be careful, because a lot of times it could be just one phone call away, one $5 spin away, one day away, 1 cent away from you falling into something more dangerous than what they're into right now, and your life could be turned all upside down.
Amen. That's good.
So, just be careful out there, man. Love your brothers and sisters. Love your people in church. Love your family members. Love the people in your relationships. And let's stop competing and being so hard on one another, and stop judging one another, because we all have a life to live, and we're all, just trying to do it the best that we can, as far as I know. Well, that was my quick little message. I know I went on a little tangent there for a minute, but I want to step aside and allow my wife to jump in here and use her beautiful gift that God has given her. I get so excited every time, my wife sings, because I get goosebumps, I get chills. So I'm gonna take a step back and allow her to do her thing. I love you guys. Thank you for joining. My brother Anthony, I seen you jump on. What's up, bro? I miss you, man. How you doing?
I think he left off. Yeah.
And so look, everybody jump on and enjoy. Everybody enjoy my wife as she brings you a beautiful song.
Seemed like I was so far. Hey, y'all. Gotta get myself situated. Better than anyone. God, you know my life better than anyone. Give me a clean heart. Give me a clean heart. Give me a clean heart, that I might serve you. You said to God, my love and diligence, 'cause from it flows the issues of life. Teach me how to love and guide my heart too, 'cause other people need to feel you. Give me a clean heart. Give me a clean heart, that I might serve you, that I might serve you. Teach me your ways, oh God. Show me the way, oh God. Give me a clean heart, that I might serve you, Show me how to love more. Teach me how to give more. Give me a clean heart. Give me a clean heart, that I might serve you, that I might please you, Give me a clean heart. Give me a clean heart. Clean heart. Thank you guys.
Once again, thank you guys for joining us on this beautiful Saturday morning. Enjoy the rest of your day. And before I jump off, I'm just going to say, Father God, help those of us who struggle with a judgmental attitude, and help us to love people. Help us to do what your word says, and if we find one of our brothers struggling, to help them up gently. Thank you for your grace. And thank you for your mercy. And thank you for joining us on A Message in the Song.